The strength to move on, a story of love, betrayal, and finding myself. I never truly knew the man I married. When I first met him, he seemed like the perfect match, kind, caring, and someone who made my heart race. I thought I had found my soulmate, but if I had known the truth about him, I would have made a different choice. Let me tell you my story, from the very beginning. It all started at my best friend's wedding. The hall was filled with laughter, joy, and celebration. People were dancing, eating, and having a good time. I was enjoying myself with friends, but amidst all the fun, my eyes were drawn to a man standing alone. He was tall, handsome, and had an aura of mystery about him. He watched me from a distance, but never approached. He didn't join in the festivities, just observing. 2 days later, I received a message on my phone. "Hi, I saw you at the wedding. Can we talk?" I was surprised, and naturally curious. I asked, "Who is this?" He replied, "I'm the guy from the wedding. You looked beautiful. I'd like to get to know you." His words caught my attention, and we started texting. His kindness and politeness made me feel special. We spoke for hours, day after day, until on the third day, he shocked me with a bold declaration: "I want to marry you. I see you as the mother of my children, my future." I was taken aback. "But we don't even know each other," I replied. "I know you are the one for me," he insisted. "Please say yes, I promise to make you happy." His sincerity moved me, and despite my hesitation, I said yes. Our wedding came quickly after that. It was small, simple, and beautiful. Only close family and friends were invited, and I wore a white dress while he looked handsome in his suit. I thought I had found the perfect man. In the beginning, everything was wonderful. He showered me with attention, gifts, and love. He said sweet things to me, and I felt like the luckiest woman alive. We had 2 beautiful children, a son and a daughter, and life seemed perfect. But after a few months, I began to notice changes in his behavior. He started coming home late, saying work was busy. He stopped spending time with me, and he never let me touch his phone. His distance from me grew, and I started to feel something was off. One day, while he was in the other room, I noticed his phone on the table. My curiosity got the best of me, and I opened it. What I found shattered my heart. There were messages from another woman, messages filled with love and affection. He called her my love and my everything, words he had never said to me. I found pictures of them together, moments I wasn't part of. My heart sank as I realized this woman wasn't younger or more beautiful than me. In fact, she was older, with 3 children of her own. And what hurt the most was that my husband had been seeing her even before we were married. When I confronted him, he was shocked, and his apology was hollow. "I'm sorry, it was a mistake," he said. "I will change, please forgive me." But how could I forgive him when he had betrayed me so deeply? I cried for hours, my heart broken, and I didn't know what to do. I took my children and left. I needed space, and I went to stay with my parents, not telling them everything, but giving them a part of the truth. They didn't believe me at first. They encouraged me to forgive him for the sake of the children. When he came back and begged for forgiveness, I agreed, thinking maybe, just maybe, he would change. We moved back in together, but I no longer felt the same. The love had gone, replaced with bitterness and distrust. For 2 months, things seemed fine, but then, the same patterns returned. He was texting her again. I saw them together once more, and his apologies meant nothing. It became clear that he had not learned from his mistakes. At that moment, I realized I couldn't live like this anymore. I had tried to make it work, but I had lost myself in the process. I decided to follow my heart and leave him. I divorced him and took control of my life. I moved abroad to work, leaving my children with my parents, but knowing they would be in good hands. I am stronger now, no longer a victim of betrayal or regret. Life has taught me the importance of self-love, strength, and courage. I may not have the life I once dreamed of, but I have found something far more valuable, my peace and my freedom.